Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today we are resuming our communication skills writing course. First of all, we apologize for the time we have been away. It's almost 2 months since we last posted the last lesson. This was because we had some inconveniences, first of all with our system, and let alone we had stopped for inspection from the authority. We could not continue with any course until we got fully approved, and thanks to God, we were approved, so we can carry out these courses accordingly. And some students who have been having grievances and they reacted positively by coming to our offices, we really appreciate. And those who have been commenting, I think maybe negatively, we also thank you for your outbursts and for your comments, even though you did it not in the right way. But otherwise, we are very grateful for all of you. So bear with us, and we are here to resume. The last time we had talked about letter writing. Now today we are going to talk about report writing and presentation skills. We are going to see first of all parts of our report. The report we are talking about here is a general report. The parts of our report are title, page, table of contents, executive summary, introduction, findings, conclusion, recommendation, biography, what you call reference, and appendices. So to give a small explanation about this, we have what we call the front matter. Like in any book, when you are writing like a book, there is a front matter, body matter, and the back matter. So even the report is divided into 3 segments. The title page, which has the title and some details of the author of that report. The table of content that shows what is in the document by page number and so on, and the executive summary, the summary of what is in the report. We have also the body of the report, which has the introduction, findings, conclusion, and recommendations, and the back matter, which is the bibliography, references, and appendices. So the title page, here is the title page, and this is how it must look like. The title page must have before the title page, I think this is a demonstration of how the report must look like. The title page, table of content, executive summary, introduction, findings, conclusion, recommendations, references, and the appendices. So now, like I've said, the parts of report has 3 segments. And whenever you write, I think it's very important to start with the body, then the other pages, because we write them according to what is in the body. The first part to be written is the body, which is the introduction, findings, conclusion, and recommendation. Then you can set the table of contents and executive summary according to what you have written, and then you can supplement, you can add on the bibliography and the appendices. So the first part to be written in the report is the body. Write these parts before the rest of the report. Now, activity. This activity, since we are not in a classroom, we are in an online class. But if you are in a group somewhere or as an individual, you can try to do this. You can get into your groups and match the different parts of the report with their respective description. I think you can sort them out. But you try to see whether you can really, without you can close and see whether you can truly follow up these parts or write them down. Just list them. And if you can list them, then we can move to another, you can move to another level. The parts of a report plus their description. Part one is the title page. The title page, this is what must be in the title page. The title page must have the title, the author's name, date of submission. The table of content must have list of sections, subsections, appendices, etc. plus their number, page number. And the executive summary must have the summary of the entire report. The introduction must have the purpose, background, and methods of investigation plus the scope of the report. And the findings must include analysis of the facts obtained from your investigations. The conclusion is the deduction based on findings. And the recommendations, these are suggestions and advices based on the conclusions. The bibliography and reference, list of references and appendices, supplementary materials, e.g. other supporting data. Now the body of the report, to start with, we start with the introduction, the findings, the conclusions, and recommendations. Introduction. The introduction has 4 sections. The purpose, or what we call the rationale of the report, the background, the methods of investigation, and the scope. Take a note of the language conventions, e.g. typical words and phrases that are used. Uses present and past tense when you're writing a report. It uses present and past tense. A format, numbered headings. So introduction. The purpose. What does this purpose state? The purpose states the purpose of the report, the rationale, the reason why you're writing the report. And this must include what the report will recommend. Example 1, this is an example. The purpose of this report is to investigate the reasons behind the rise of computer gaming addiction among teenagers. The report will also recommend preventive measures for computer gaming addiction. The introduction, another example number 2, this report looks into the factors influencing students' behaviors in lecture theaters and suggests ways to promote positive learning behaviors among students. So we said it states the reason why you're writing the report, and it gives a brief on what you would recommend. And example number 3, this report studies the causes of unhealthy eating among teenagers and recommends ways to promote more healthy eating habits. So this is a simple quiz. If you can still answer what tense is the purpose section written in, if you go back and look very carefully, the purpose is the purpose is always written in present tenses. In present tenses. So even the answer is there. So we shall stop there for the time being. We shall continue from there next time, inshallah. Thank you.